ولقد أريناه آياتنا كلها فكذب وأبى قال أجئتنا لتخرجنا من أرضنا بسحرك يا موسى.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What you're about to see, it's not just strange, it's dangerous. Now, a scuba diver exploring the sea made a shocking discovery. A tightly wrapped object that turned out to be SIHR, black magic. Now, many people don't know that SIHR isn't just buried underground or hidden in homes. It's also thrown into rivers and oceans to hide it from being found. In this video, we'll explain what the diver found and why SIHR is sometimes placed in water and the serious harm it can cause if opened carelessly. Now, before we dive into the video, a friendly reminder that these videos are for educational purpose and to raise awareness. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated. Now, let's watch the video. Now, notice how this bag has been tightly secured with multiple ropes and layers of tape. This is not accidental. It is done intentionally to make sure it does not open under water pressure or get torn apart by sea currents. The person who drew it into the sea clearly wanted to make sure that whatever was hidden inside stays sealed and intact for a very long time. Now look closely at how the knots are carefully tied around the entire bag, locking everything in place. This is a common method used by those who perform sihr and then try to hide it in deep waters, thinking it will never be found. They believe that water, especially the sea, is a place where jinn are active, and that by drawing sihr there, it becomes harder to undo it. Now bear in mind that the purpose of this stone has absolutely nothing to do with the black magic itself. The reason the stone is placed inside the bag is only to make sure the bag sinks all the way to the bottom of the sea and stays there. It is used simply to add weights, so the bag does not float or rise to the surface under any condition. This helps to keep it hidden deep underwater, away from people and out of sight. Now what you're looking at is a piece of cloth. This appears to be the garment of the victim, the person on whom the sihr was intended to be done. The red substance coming out of it is most likely blood. It could be the blood of an animal that was sacrificed for the sihr, or possibly menstruational blood, which is commonly used in such evil practices. The magician usually mixes this blood with the clothing of the targeted person. Now once that is done, a spell or a ritual is performed over it, using certain words or actions to activate the sihr. Now after that, the person who was told to dispose of it brings it to a place like this, deep in the sea, and throws it in, making sure it stays at the bottom so the magic can take effect. Na'udhu billah, may Allah protect us from such evil. Now, this kind of sihr is known as sihr al-mulqa fi al-bahr, one of the most dangerous forms of sihr. Let me explain what kind of a person usually does this. It's often someone who holds a lot of jealousy, anger, or hatred towards the victim. Sometimes it's a relative, a friend, or even someone who just wants revenge. Now they go to a magician and asks for sihr to be done to harm the person, ruin their marriage, block their success, or make them sick. Now the magician uses forbidden methods and works with jinn to carry out the sihr. There are actually different forms of magic, and the type used often depends on how jealous or angry the person is. The more hatred they carry, the more dangerous and destructive the sihr becomes. In many cases, the magician chooses a special type of sihr based on the person's emotion and how badly they want to hurt the victim. This is the most important part you should know. Now, when someone does this kinds of sihr to you, your life becomes like water. What does this mean? Just like water slips through your fingers, your life feels unstable. You can't hold on to anything. Money comes and goes, plans fall apart, and nothing seems to stay. No matter how hard you try, it all flows away just like water. And here it's where it gets serious. One of the clear signs that this has been done to you is through your dreams. You may see rivers, oceans, heavy rain, or even floods. You might find yourself swimming, drowning, or trying to cross water again and again. These are not just dreams, they are signs. This is the most important thing to understand because many people are suffering and don't even realize where the problem is coming from. Now, I need you to really learn something important from this. In the Quran, Allah says, no disaster strikes except by the permission of Allah in Surah At-Taqabun. This means nothing happens without His knowledge and will. Even the bad things. Now look at this moment. The scuba diver was doing his usual diving, unaware of anything. But somehow he came across this sihr and removed it. This could be an answered dua. Maybe the person suffering from this sihr was sick, helpless, and constantly calling out to Allah. And Allah, with His mercy, guided someone to find it and destroy it. So if you're feeling hopeless, in pain, or spiritually affected, don't give up. Pray. Keep turning to Allah. He can send help in ways you never imagined, even from under the sea. Now, when we look at sihr like this, we are reminded of the powerful ayah in Surah Al-Falaq. وَمِن شَرِّ نَفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. And from the evil of the bars or knots. This is exactly what many magicians do. They tie knots, blow on them, while reciting their evil spells. Then attach them to something and throw them in rivers, lakes, or the sea to hide the sihr. Sometimes when people go for ruqya, the jinn inside the body may start speaking, and when questioned, it reveals where the sihr was hidden. Sometimes naming a specific place, city, or even a country. As we see, sihr is not just superstition, it's real. It's a real danger warned about in the Quran. That's why we must always protect ourselves with the morning and evening adhkar. Recite Surah Al-Falaq, Surah Al-Nas daily, and seek Allah's refuge from the evil of those who practice black magic. Now, and if you or someone you know is affected, don't stay silent. Seek help through proper ruqya and turn to Allah for healing. May Allah guide us all. May Allah protect us all from evil people, evil eyes, and jealousy. May Allah safeguard us all from any hidden dangers. Stay informed and protected from sihr. If you have more or similar videos you'd like me to explain or react to, feel free to send them my way. It's all about to warn and raise awareness. Until the next video, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.